How do you make gold? Okay, there's a few different ways to make gold, or even the way we perceive gold. So the first method is literally just tricking the eye into thinking we're seeing gold. So it's the same when artists paint chrome or shiny objects like pearls or metals. We're just using different colours to depict, or at least to let our mind know that it should be, for instance, a glossy surface or a metallic surface. We'll then talk about different things that we can add or different colours we can use that actually really do have quite a metallic finish. Okay, so starting off, if we just look at my my wedding ring here, if we're trying to paint that, what we're going to do is, obviously it'll be majority yellow, but we need to knock that yellow back a little bit. So the way we do that when we're talking about colour mixing, when I say knock it back, we want to make it a little bit browner. So what we want to do is take a little bit of both of the other primary colours. So yellow, red, blue are primaries. So we want to actually take some of the red, take some of the blue, and by mixing all three together, in theory we get black, but in practice we get brown. So at the moment I've got a greeny colour, so I need a bit less blue. So in other words, a bit more red, a bit more yellow. Okay, so we've got quite a nice little brown happening there. And as we go around, if we look at this closely, we've got sort of brown areas which are a reflection of the background, and then lighter highlights where we would use the yellow and then might even add a little bit of white depending on how strong the highlights are. But I'm just going to mix basically a mid from this deeper brown through to the yellow, and literally these colours as we go through are going to give us what we would perceive as being gold in a painting, but it is within context. Now, the second way we can come up with a golden colour is to use the iridescent medium. So the iridescent medium, it's not actually a metal, it's a mica titanate pigment, but it gives that, as the name suggests, that iridescence, or that sort of shiny, pearlescent type finish. So I'm going to take a bit more of our yellow here and mix it in with our iridescent. Now, this is actually quite dark. I think I might try a bit more yellow. Trying to get to gold here. It's quite an antique gold. And that's probably a little bit more what we're used to. That will give us quite a good sort of iridescent or metallic type gold. And then, of course, we can just go straight to straight to the source and actually just use some metallic gold, and we brush that out. You'll see it's a little bit deeper actually, but it's very similar to the yellow with the iridescent. So as you get through, you can see you could mix the gold up as a colour that we perceive to be gold, or you can actually introduce something that's more iridescent or metallic like, or as I say, go the whole hog and just go straight for metallic gold. So when we talk about metallic pigments, they're not actually metallic. They're not pigments made of metal, or certainly not the ones we use with water-based paints. They're a mica titanate, which is a type of compound that has a slight, for want of a better expression, film around it, or almost like a crystalline surface, which allows the light in and out at just the right angle to give that sort of interference and that iridescent finish, and in the case of the gold, for instance, a real metallic quality to it. So if you've got any questions or comments, just leave them below. And if you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.